funky. I like it. Yo, what up? Kipto here. Man, I'm pumped. Last episode, I reached out to you guys. I was kind of in a pickle. My hard drive crashed. Went to the data recovery. Super expensive. Kind of came up with a productive way to do a little fundraiser for myself and get myself back into doing these cool characters for you guys and have a little interaction with you guys as well. And man, you guys came through. We went from order number 394 all the way up to 444. That's 50 orders, 50 drawings. Man, what did I get myself into? So basically you had like a drop-down menu. You could pick the subject, the occupation, kind of what they do, maybe a cool prop, and like a accent color for me to use. Man, I can tell you guys had a lot of fun with this. I was kind of skimming through a couple of them. I figured I'd stay productive while we're in quarantine. Hope everyone's doing okay out there. Stay healthy, stay creative, keep motivated. This is how I'm going to keep myself motivated and productive. I mean, it's not that much different from my normal routine. Kind of a self-quarantined artist anyway, so that's kind of what we do. But hey, now we have an excuse to be quarantined and create and draw. So now I don't look like such a weirdo. I don't mind being quarantined. I got plenty to do. I can self-amuse myself all day. Let's jump onto the computer and check them out. I'm going to be drawing them all on my iPad. Check out the first one. And before we get started, I just want to give a big thanks to Surfshark for sponsoring today's video. Oh my god. This is going to be awesome and time consuming. Let's see. Let's do a little sneak little peek here. Viking Assassin Sword Red. Oh, good choice. That is badass. Please, if I may, could I get a dinosaur astronaut with a robotic limb with turquoise as accent color? This will be a gift for my pregnant wife and print it out to hang with all the art in our baby's nursery. Keep up the amazing art. Dude, I can already tell you're gonna be a great dad. See, this is why I did this, to make cool shit like that. What's the third one? Isaiah? Ooh, give me a little choice here. Kipto's Choice, Assassin, Kipto's Choice, Turquoise. Lots of turquoise I see. It's a great color, one of my favorites. I think we can start with those three. Let's do it. Alright, let's see what I can do with this assassin. I'm going classic James Bond style with a monkey. Isaiah, hope you like this monkey assassin. You gave me free reign and I figured we can't lose with a badass monkey in a suit with a pistol. Thanks again. Hope you like the space dino. Your wife is gonna love it. Good luck with the new baby. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Nicole, what is she looking for here? She wants a lion as a blacksmith with a turquoise skull. Speaking my language. Claudia, what's she trying to get? A tiger monk with a mirror, orange. Ooh, I like this. Alright, number 6, Hector. What's he trying to get? He wants a demon painter with a skull and yellow. This one was a lot of fun. He really means business. Hope you like it. Kiera, what's she trying to get? She's trying to get a lion painter with a spray can and turquoise. Oh yeah. Kiera, I had a ton of fun making this drawing. I added K-I-E in the background for the first 3 letters of your name. Hope you like it. And thanks for being a loyal patron on my Patreon. Alright Simon, what do you got here? An ape samurai with a tiki staff in orange. I actually specifically want your version of Sun Wukong, the Monkey King, the legendary ape warrior of Japanese folklore with a staff and golden ends and light armor. Hey guys, if you'd love to see a slowed down real-time version of this painting where I go through the whole process and explain my decision making and even making a couple mistakes and adjusting things here and there, finally get into the finished piece, then check out my Patreon. I posted a video up there along with a couple other things from this episode, and you can draw along or you can see how I did everything from beginning to end right on my Patreon. Simon, the Monkey King's son Wukong and his history and aesthetic are super cool. I tried to go for a different approach. It's like he's contemplating his next takeover move. When we creeped up behind him and he caught us, his cape blows in the wind and creates movement through the piece. His gaze pierces our soul like daggers. Sienna, what's she want? A rabbit astronaut with a telescope and orange. Funky, I like it. The rabbit spaceman is lost in space. Not physically, but lost in the epic view from his telescope. The expanding stars are his ultimate passion, and he's made it his mission to see all of them, however that may be. Thanks again. Number 10, Emma, an eagle pirate with a whip in orange. Number 11, Julianne. She wants a bear painter with a skull in green. Just wanted to elaborate on my choices. If it could be a black bear in particular, that would be great. I love black bears because they're small and gentle, but can also be fierce and protective. Anyway, can't wait to see it. Love the art, man. Appreciate it. I want to make something badass for you. Let's see, is that all she wanted? Bear, painter, skull, green. Oh, forgot the skull. Where can we put the skull? Or it could be like a tattoo on his arm here. All right, yeah, I'm gonna do that. He's like furry, so I don't know how a bear gets a tattoo. Maybe it's like part of his fur is missing. How do I do that? They buzz off his fur. It's like really faded. He's been out here working for years without any pension. What's a guy gotta do to get a pension out here? All right, I think that's it. I think I'm calling it like that. Philip, he's trying to get a lion samurai, Kipto's choice for a prop with the color blue. I already got it up here. I already know what it's gonna look like. I already see it. Okay, for this one, customer told me to choose a prop. I get to choose Kipto's choice. All right, this lion samurai deserves something really badass. Let's choose. We got our props here. Bow and arrow. Yeah, obviously that would go really well, but I think it's too obvious. Let's try something different. Gun, hammer, hook, instrument, megaphone, scroll. Ooh, scroll. You could have like an ancient scroll on his back here that he's protecting. It's gonna be popping out, it's gonna be all ripped. This is gonna be one of my favorites, I think. Coming out of here, let's have it like broken and twisted in here like this. Sick. All right, I think we got it. All right, that's coming out pretty sick. We can just add the strap here. Look at that scroll. All right, bud, Philip wants blue. Here's some blue coming up. Statistically proven that sound effects make your drawings better. Ooh, one last little thing. I'm gonna add some like hieroglyphics on this script right here. Bam. And now, before we get to the final piece on traditional paper, I'm gonna draw this shark man and tell you about one of my favorite new services with today's sponsor, Surfshark. Surfshark, which is the coolest name for VPN, stands for Virtual Private Network, which helps protect our information online, something very important in this day and age. With all of our electronic devices constantly listening to us and hackers trying to get our sensitive information, someone's got to protect us as much as we protect our homes. Places like Europe is like on lockdown, right? And I read that Europe internet is lowering its bandwidth by like 25% to try and accommodate all the influx of people trying to watch stuff, right? But now that you're smart and savvy, you can literally pretend to be in the US by changing your IP address using Surfshark. And that way you get all the information and all the access that you have in the United States if you're in Europe or Australia or Asia. You can get this kind of access that you couldn't have before. It's like a secret back door. And if your country has restricted content, just change it and get unrestricted access. Bada bing, bada boom. Now I feel like I'm the hacker. It also blocks targeted ads, trackers, and malware right on your device. And here's my favorite part. Listen to this. They're giving us a very special deal. 84% off plus 1 month free. By far the best deal on the market. Use the link in my description, click on it, check it out, get your VPN, get private access, get covered, stream your favorite stuff from around the world, and surf like a shark, baby. Thank you, Surfshark, for having my back, and they'll have yours too. All right, are you ready for the final piece for this episode? The original traditional drawing using regular materials? Let's see it. Don't exactly know how I'm gonna do this. I already made my sketch on my iPad, so I figured out the composition already. I'm just gonna kind of like transfer it over to this piece of paper and then figure it out from there. I kind of want to do a lot of mixed media stuff on here, so I'm kind of excited to start going. You want to be careful of this tangent right here where the arm crosses over the leg. You want to make sure there's enough space behind that leg so it's not hugging the line, destroying that space relation. You want there to be enough overlap so there's no question. I could also do it with values too. If you have a nice line drawing that has no tangents, then you're doing yourself a favor. I'm ready to start filling this bad boy in. I think I'm gonna start with some markers and see how it goes. Number 1 rule, have fun. Number 2, don't mess up. Alright, now since I'm doing it on a white piece of paper instead of with the digital painting the whites on top of the darks, now I have to kind of like work backwards in my brain and just fill in the darks on top of the lights and kind of go backwards from what I've been doing on the digital. And if I mess up, I always got the white paint to like fill in some mistakes, but I'm basically just painting the shadows this time instead of painting the whites. So it's a bit of a brain switch, but looking forward to the challenge. Alright, I think I got the black and white drawing pretty good so far. Now what I'm going to do is break out some gouache and some watercolor. I haven't used these since college. It's been 14, 15, 16. It's been like 7 years since I've used watercolor or gouache. That's way too long. Well, first I want to create like a circle. The thing with watercolor is you just need a tiny amount. Oops, I think it's mixing with the gouache that's on there already. I'm gonna try and keep it as loose as the digital ones. I need a new palette. What am I doing? This is crazy how 7 years later you can still wet this and it still works just fine. That's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna try a bit of the gouache. Oh, it worked. Didn't taste good though. I think gouache was the way to go. I used to be a watercolor master. That was like my main medium before I started doing murals. So it feels kind of cool to try it out again. Alright, I'm gonna switch up and fill in some blacks here with this Pentel black brush pen, the Kim Jong-ji style. Punch up some of these blacks here. I gotta put some pattern on the shield here. I just don't know what. Yes, I do. Alright, we made it through the first round of drawings. This was a really cool challenge for me, and I'm really glad that you guys were into this idea and came up with really cool suggestions for me to draw. And I feel like I got better and better as each time I did it, and I can only continue to make them even more better. Even more better? Even betterer? More awesome? One of those. Here is the first original drawing for Craig. Hope you like it as much as I enjoyed making it. Thanks again, Craig. I'll be sending this off to you very soon. If you're interested in getting your own original piece just like this, make sure to hit up my website. You can click on character drawings and pick out your options, and I'll be making it for you. If you're interested in any of the digital paintings that were done for this episode, make sure to check out my web store, and they're available as 11x14 prints. And if you're interested in real-time paintings, going it from beginning to end with commentary and me talking as I'm painting, talking about a whole bunch of cool stuff, how I'm doing it, and then maybe go off on a couple of tangents about art and life in general, then be sure to hit up my Patreon for as little as $5 a month, where I'll be sharing new ideas and behind-the-scenes stuff every single month, and doing monthly Q&As where I answer you guys' questions directly, where you can take a spoon and scoop out that knowledge from my brain, take notes, and apply it to your own work in your own life. And you'll be able to have more of a direct connection with me. If you ordered a character drawing last week, just be patient. I'm working my way through them, and I got a lot going on in life right now that I'm tackling, as well as doing all these character drawings. So don't worry, I'll get to it. There'll be a few more episodes where I'll be painting the rest of them. And also, I'm going to be alternating between reviewing your guys' artwork. If you haven't sent in your work yet, make sure to send it to kiptocrits@gmail.com. I'm going to be reviewing your work, critiquing your work, maybe doing some paintovers, and we'll be able to learn and share together. And now that we're all quarantined inside and we're stuck looking at our walls, might as well make them beautiful. That's why I'm doing a 30% off quarantine sale on my web store right now. Your whole purchase is 30% off. Use the coupon code QUARANTINE. And I just posted a bunch of brand new prints based on my solo show from last year. And sticker packs and original drawings are also available. That's it for now. T-shirts are coming soon. Make sure to stick around for that. Subscribe to my newsletter down below. Thanks for watching, and keep feeding that kinetic imagination.